Have you had to tweak your training a little bit to incorporate the different type of spaces that you're going to be cleaning in commercial? I know there's still bathrooms, there's still going to be kitchen, but cleaning an open plan office, for example, or in a factory setting, I mean, that's a little bit different from cleaning a house.
So in a factory setting, if they have to wear high vis and there's specialist things, then yes, you would only have 2 staff trained on that. So it is a little bit different. But
Yeah.
in all honesty, an open plan office, I mean, they're trained on touch points, which they have to know about. The chemicals are virtually the same. So we use a commercial range of chemicals anyway. So the chemicals are identical that they're trained on. What's different? What would you train staff on in a commercial open plan office?
There's going to be a lot more sort of internal glass. There's going to be waste management. There's going to be different types of
But we
flooring and
do
the
all that
machines that you
anyway.
can.
So we have
So
internal glass. We already empty bins and things. So
yeah,
what's
yeah.
different? I feel like I'm putting you on the spot here. What's
No,
different?
I think the difference is the size. So a 2-man team, if you're, I don't know how big of a commercial space you're cleaning, for example, but if you're cleaning like a 3 or 4 floor office, then the setup is going to be a little bit different from a 2-man team going into, a 5-bed house, for example. The facilities are going to be pretty much the same, toilets, kitchens, they're all the same. Waste management, there's going to be, maybe there'll be a little bit different because you've got, council run stuff and then you're going to have private waste collectors. Yeah, I would look at the floors for sure.
But there's
High level
far bigger
cleaning.
variety. There's far bigger variety in a house, so they've got to be good on pretty much all flooring types. And then when it comes to desks, again, loads of people work from home, so we're doing home offices anyway.
Yeah,
It's
it's
always
true.
interesting, I find, when people talk about this big difference, and actually when you break it down, you go, what is the difference? I think the difference that I see with business owners is in terms of the scale. A lot of people have their house done once a week for 2, 3, 4 hours, however often. With commercial, like I know one of our commercials is 2 hours a night, every night.
Yeah.
So of course, the big difference with a cleaning business owner with commercial is obviously they've got a lot less customers. So in terms of the management, it is a lot easier because you've got a lot less to deal with. But in terms of the actual clean, it's so much easier, I think, with commercial because you've just got less variety in the settings.
And also you're not dealing with, I guess, customers' personal space either, right? So that plays a big difference in feedback.
But the downside of that is it's boring. Like when I'm in the same office and I have to cover it, it's 2 hours a night every night and no one's there. And I'm there from 7 till 9. And I'm like, I'm really excited for the first 5 days. By week 2, I'm going, oh, come on. Like, please move a glass a bit more, someone. This is dark. And you've got to hoover the same area. And it's like being a robot. You go through it. So whereas at least in domestic, and the other thing with domestic, you get appreciated a lot more. So in terms of staff motivation, it's lovely. But in terms of so they are different. I feel like I put you on the spot a bit there. They are different. I can see that. But in terms of the training for staff, in my mind, domestic is a lot harder. So when we put domestic on commercial jobs, domestic staff on commercial jobs, they get bored out of their mind. They don't want to clean desks all day, but it's easier and it's physically easier as well.